first opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down past the 25 in decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go, go!
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tilton. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run. It's two. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Cowboy 80. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will score. Bashal Tilton. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Pitts is the man in motion. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A gain of 48.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
That's to Gray, open on the left side. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response?
And he's in! Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Chooton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 41, here's second down and 5. Right back to Chipman. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Richardson.
3.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain there of 20. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons. First and 10 at the 37-yard
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. And they've got it second and 1 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And up, it's Chooton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19.
Now, toss left side. That's Chooton. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Atlanta. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 47 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
the best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open is Kraft. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
24-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Daniels. He'll get this out out wide to Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Dallas Turner getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easy...
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Set up the screen here for Chutin.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets us 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down and goal to go.
From the gun, Richardson. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Ooh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Daniels. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Takes the score, Chargers 21, Buccaneers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the stick.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Cross will bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, Richardson forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Gervon Dexter in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Ready.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Richardson. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Get it. 70,
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Daniels. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gray brought in motion. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Entering Cooper. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
It doesn't get much closer than that, Mike. I thought with that last sack, they got him in the end zone for a safety. I think he was just short of the goal line. But now, think about where this next snap is going to be, and if you're the defense, man, you can smell blood in the water.
That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Falcons 31, Buccaneers 14. Jake Moody to kick
So,
off.
following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Now 3rd and 5.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Isaac Miranda. Touchdown Falcons. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Buccaneers 14. Jake Moody.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, break. 19 light. Let's ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hit. Hawk 70.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 field to work. 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He fires downfield for Pitts. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
60 Eagles. Ready.
On first down, here's Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Cross on the stop.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the
Throwing is Richardson. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Atlanta. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Moody's extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
22.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Come on. Hit. 19-18.
On the handoff, it's Garendo. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down wide to carry on Richardson.
Here's second and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Hawk 70.
On third down, here's Garendo. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.